What's up, YouTube family? What going on? What's happening? You see, I changed up the scene a little bit. You know what I mean? I'm sitting at the park. You know what I mean? Coming to talk to you about 2025. You know, that's been my consistent message so far with the last couple videos. I'm about leveling it up in 2025, sacrificing, putting yourself first. You know, start exiting yourself out the picture. You know, just some little mindset gains, some little gym dropping. I've been through a whole lot of shit in my life, so I can speak on a lot of shit. I done overcame a lot of problems, a lot of obstacles, a lot of people still facing, which is normal. You know, life ain't gonna be perfect. You're gonna go through shit to see how bad you really want something. You know what I mean? So you gotta make sure whatever you go through, you grow through. I'm gonna say that again. You gotta make sure whatever you go through, you grow through. Meaning, don't let no bad opportunity go wasted. Meaning the bad opportunities gonna pop up, but you need to use them bad opportunities to strengthen yourself, to strengthen your conscience, to strengthen your mindset, and to gain confidence that you can overcome and you can overstep anything come to you. You know what I mean? The Most High said He's gonna put us in a place where He don't want us to be a part of, but we taking part of a lot of shit. But He also said He ain't gonna put nothing on our plate that we can't burden or that we can't bear. He's not gonna put a burden heavy on us that we can't bear. And most of us can bear most of our problems we going through. It just we not growing through the problems. We going through the problems, and some of us get through the problems, but we not growing through the problems. We not learning life lessons through the problems. We feel like they losses because we not getting what we want from the situation. Meaning we not learning. We not learning what we made a mistake at or our bad decisions or our bad choices. And a lot of people might feel like the devil around their back. But all I got to say is about that, the devil not necessarily around your back. It's the lack of awareness. Meaning you lack awareness or the lack of the decision you've been making for the past years. Bad decisions compounding over repeatedly would make you feel like the devil around your back. You see what I'm saying? Make you feel like you just stuck in this sunken place, like they say on the movie. You stuck in this sunken place, and it's hard to get out of it. And the people around you, they stuck too, but they can't see their way out, so ain't nobody helping nobody around you. And you expecting somebody to help you far as in your family or friends, but you haven't came to the conclusion yet that everybody going through shit. And you not that important to them as they is to themselves. Which is okay, which is cool and dandy. You see what I'm saying? You shouldn't want to be around nobody to put you first and exit themselves out the picture. Because depending on what situation they're, that easily to tell on you too. You see what I'm saying? So you want to be around people, not necessarily just be around people, but you want to be around people that can mirror your energy. If your energy is standing on business and being somewhat selfish, meaning you putting yourself first in most of the situations, but also you ain't being arrogant, you ain't being cocky, and you still helping people that need help or that reach out to you and you helping them, it's still cool. Y'all see my dreads, got my collar shirt all tight and shit, cause my hoodie, that's what I meant, my hood is small cause my dreads, and it got my collar shirt pulling up to my neck. But 2025, put all that focus on yourself. Start expecting people to go out their way for you when you know gun damn well in the past couple of years you haven't went out your way for your own self. You see what I'm saying? Like, how many times we gonna tell ourselves we gonna start smoking, like I just said in the beginning of the video, January 4th on the Saturday, 2025 will be the day I start smoking cigarette. But also, to overlap that or to overlay, depending on if you editing videos, so you can add something on top of it, to overlap that, I'm gonna start smoking weed too. You see what I'm saying? And I ain't trying to keep these videos too long, but all I'm saying is, anything you tell yourself, be true to yourself and keep that honor to yourself. Because as I'm starting to experience life more and be more aware of my decisions and my choices that I'm making in my life that affect others, as far as in my girlfriend, my children, my family members. If you tell yourself something and you don't honor that, that's lack of self-respect. You see, I ain't gonna edit that because a lot of people editing videos not saying this shit is raw and authentic. This shit raw. I ain't gotta come up with no paper. I ain't gotta look around and read no paper or no script. I ain't got notes to take. This shit just coming out the dome, full experience, full honesty, full truth, full value, real gems. Cause this is the shit I use and this is the shit that made me aware to change my situation. If you tell yourself something, but you don't honor that, not only you laying yourself down and your conscience understand that, but now you're not even respecting yourself. So when you go around with that same energy, not respecting yourself, there's also the lack of self-love. Because loving self is self-discipline. That's the best top tier of self-love you can do is self-discipline. Because if you get a job, you're going to be disciplined. You're going to know when to clock in. You're going to know when to clock out. You're going to want to respect your break, maybe get a little few more minutes in here and there. But you're going to respect the overall job requirements because that's your job and you need the money, so you're going to respect that. But how can you put it in your mind, you're going to respect anything for the money, but you can't respect yourself out of love? See, the lack of love for yourself is what been allowing you to make bad decisions as far as in friends and family, location, or you want to keep going out on the weekend knowing you financially shouldn't be going out. But a lot of us don't want to accept that because we go through so much during the week with our job or with our co-workers or with our family and friends, or depending on what field we in. We go through so much, we feel like we just need a break on the weekend. We just need to relieve. We need to let go. We've been so stressed out. Get the fuck out of here with all that weak shit. Women and men, get the fuck out of here with all that weak shit. You know how many people out here in the world right now would pray to get a job? You know how many people right now doing life, 10 years, 5 years. Yes, it's based off their decision, bad decision, got caught up. Maybe not all of them, but 90% of them understand that. But you know how many of them men or them women really want another chance at life, at freedom, to get another chance to try to make something out themselves, and we out here free, taking this shit for granted, complaining about the work when we got a job, when you just can go find another job that fits you or that you like, complaining about the friends we got when you just can cut them off and go get new friends or just love yourself and hang around yourself, complaining about our baby mamas and baby daddies when we just can put a little bit more work in and do what they not doing so we ain't got to depend on them or look for it, they help. Yeah, I mean, we keep on lying to ourselves about the simplest shit and then catch emotions behind it. Like with me, just speak on some shit, I was fucked up the whole 2024 because my girl cheated on me. But I deserved that because we've been together 11 years in 2024. Now it's 12 years because it's 2025. It'd be 12 years officially in March. But the first 4 or 5 years of our relationship, we were young. I think we got together when I was 19 or 20, something like that. I'm 33 now. Yeah, we were playing around then. We got serious when I believe when I was 21. But the first 3-4 years in our relationship, I was doing the cheating. She was loyal. She had my back with everything. I was making a lot of money in the street. She wasn't stealing. She wasn't doing that. She ain't never cheat. She barely went outside. Even though I was paying all the bills and taking care of her, that's not why she was doing it. She was doing it because she was a good girl from the start. Because her past relationship just came from being an abusive relationship. So she knew what not to do this time to try to make her life better in a relationship. Plus, she was still young in that abusive relationship. And now she getting into adult age, maturity, womanhood as she turned 20. And she met me. And I was going through shit just leaving the woman that just cheated on me. So I knew what not to do. But my dumb ass started cheating on her only on the account of my past relationship, chasing my past relationship. So I know what I'm talking about. We all been through some shit, but I also learned how to be accountable and to be aware of it's my fault. She not doing that because she just wanted some dick or she just wanted to get a fling or whatever. If that's the case, that's the case. But all honesty, I know I caused that. And I also kept testing women and getting caught. But my excuse was I wasn't physically touching them. I wasn't asking for their phone number. I wasn't trying to hook up with them or meet up with them. So to me, it wasn't cheating. But nigga, if you got a girl in the house and you stand with them, both y'all being loyal to each other, whatever, sexually, mentally, physically, speaking to somebody else outside in any aspect as far as in trying to get to know them or trying to make sure they feeling good is sort of cheating. And I understand that and I accept that. So now we're going through our repairing phase where she trying to feel sorry for what she did. I'm also trying to accept what she did, knowing I was wrong back then, but I also matured to say why you waited 7 years past that to want to retaliate or use that for an excuse. But that's neither here or there. Get back to what I was saying. We got to stop being so fucking weak about life and saying we going through so much stress to where on the weekend we want to spend our paycheck. We want to spend it instead of investing that shit right back into ourselves. We get out of school, college or high school, and we think, oh, we done learning. To be honest, In actuality, that's the first day of school. Once we get out of regular school, as far as in the system, college or 2-year community college or high school, depending if you didn't go to college, that's the first day of real life. Because now you got to understand bills, you got to understand finances, you got to understand friendship, communication, you got to understand programs and entrepreneurship if you want to be there or be a good employee and work your way up the ladder. You got to understand that. And once you understand it, you got to come to, in your mindset, consciously and unconsciously, or inner conscious, you got to accept it. Because if you don't accept it, you always feel like somebody going against you or somebody trying to use you or this ain't that or you too good for this or you ain't good enough for this. Get out your fucking head and get out your own way, my boy, my sister. You know what I mean? Get out your own way. Get out your own way. And in 2025, just say, if you ain't going to try to say what you is going to do, at least make a list on what you not going to continue to do that you did in 2024, 2023, 2022, and so forth. This shit got to be different. The Most High and Mother Nature got something for all of us right here in the package, right? And it's sitting like around the corner. But we don't even know what corner to turn because we not aware of what we need to let go. We can't carry this baggage out of 2024, 2023 until 2025 and expecting a different change. In order to do something different, you got to do something different. In order to get something you never had, you got to be willing to do something you never done. In order to see something different, you got to get around different people. They're just in different locations, different communities. You got to do that. That's mandatory. And the only cheat code in life is getting a coach. You know what I mean? You got to get a coach. You can't cheat your way through life without a coach. And that's not ever a cheat way, because some coaches, they only can tell you what to do and how they did it based on their experiences. And it might not work for you depending on how far the gap is. Let me give you an example. If you 21 or 25 and you're trying to get a coach that's 40 or 50 that probably made his successes off the internet when the internet first came out, or off Uber when it first came out because he bought stocks, or off a company that he first got in when he first started, that same mindset or that same strategy may not work out for you. Because you in a new era. You got AI, you got new technology, you got Apple, you got Nvidia, you got certain shit that's going crazy that you haven't even tapped into yet, and every day is going up and going down. But you haven't tapped into it yet because you ain't know nothing about it. And that just stops. It's a million other ways to make money without necessarily putting in physical labor. And it's a million ways to make money with putting in physical labor. All I'm saying is in 2025, whatever you wrote down, you told yourself you're going to do, make sure you knock off minimum 3 of them things. And if you didn't make a list on the things you not going to continue to do, go ahead and start making a list on the things you not going to continue to do. And you ain't got to make a list of 100 things, because we all know we got a lot of things we want to change about ourselves. I want to change my skin, so I got to start getting skin cleansing cream and start doing shit like that. You know, I'm going to get my veneers when I trade and I sports bet. So when the money start getting out, I'm already profitable. I'm making withdrawals like 300, 400, 500, 600 here, pay bills and all that. But when I get big profitable 5, 6 figure withdrawals every day or every week, I'm going to get my veneers and all that shit, get my hair retwisted and all that, buy real estate and all that. It's a lot of shit we all going to do, or we all think we want to do once we get to a certain amount of money or a certain amount of income or whatever the case is. But when we going to start putting in the fucking steps to start moving the needle in our favor? How many times last year in 2024, somebody asked us for something, we knew in our heart we couldn't do it, or we'll take a hit, and we did it anyway just because we know they our friend, or because we know they our co-workers, or because we know they our family. And we only wanted not they smile, but some sort of a pat on the back like appreciate you. We wanted they thankfulness, and we couldn't even get that. And then we get mad at ourselves for doing it, knowing they didn't have the intention of paying it back, knowing we couldn't even let it go or loan it to them without taking the loss, and we did it anyway. But in 2025, stop exiting yourself out the picture. Stop exiting yourself out the picture. Stop. You got to put yourself first. That's the rule number 1 to self-preservation. Preserve self. Everybody use the analogy about the plane and the air muffler. If the plane start going down and the suction cup drop, you got to put the suction cup on yourself first before you try to save your own child. Because get what? Before you even try to struggle to get the suction cup to put it on your child's face, you might make it to put it on your child's face, but get what? You going to faint and suffocate and you dead. So a lot of people, analogy is you first. And that's common sense. Nature say preserve self. And that same way, if you got children and you're not doing everything to go out the ordinary or even in the ordinary to get what you need to get for your children, It's not your children's fault they struggling. It's your fault. No matter what the circumstance, no matter if you cool with your baby mama, cool with your baby dad, on child support, not on child support, y'all in different states, y'all whatever, motherfucker, look, it's 2025. You got the internet. Stop making fucking excuses. If it's a will, it's a way. And if you going through something, find a fucking solution. I've been talking so much, I let the blunt go out. I talk like this on a daily basis, y'all, so I be going topic to topic. I really ain't trying to stay on one topic today. I'm saying it because I'm repeating myself to stay on topic, meaning 2025, make that list on things you want to do and get it done, at least minimum 3 things. Try to show yourself love and respect by doing that. First step is loving yourself. Second step is self-discipline, because that's referring the first step saying you love yourself. And then make a list of the things you're not going to continue to do that you've been doing in 2024, 2023, and so forth. And also, once you make that list and start knocking shit off, also continue to make another list. Who is the people I'm going to cut off or I'm going to let go? And who is the people I want to get around to learn from or to mirror their actions or to try to be like them in business? I want to be like her because she's strong in business. She put up business. I want to be like him because he's family oriented. Or I don't want to be like him because he more spiritual than he chasing the money. So I want to take this part of his aspect of his life and manipulate that to put it in my life because I want to be spiritual like him. You just got to do those things. Fuck all that acting like you don't want to be somebody. We all learning from somebody. We all got somebody we looking at and want to mirror their lifestyle. They got Lamborghinis, Corvettes, and big houses, matching cars, and the pretty husband, the pretty wife, and the nice jewelry. Stop all the cap. Stop all the cap. We ain't got shit. If you looking at my video, you in a place of hunger, meaning you may not need it, but you want it. You hungry for it. You want to go get it. And you just trying to figure out how to go get it. Like, if I wanted to go get a job, I just can't start walking. Of course, I can just start walking and knock on doors. That's not necessarily going to give me an answer. But the Most High did say if you knock on the door, it shall be open. So I'm not going to use that figuratively. But I'm saying, if I wanted to go matter of fact, if I get a girlfriend and she say pull up at my house, what the first thing she going to tell me if I ain't never been at her house if I'm first met her? Her location. I cannot get there without knowing her location. And once I get that location, what the GPS is going to say? Oh, you need to stop here, make a right here, turn here. It's going to be a 30-minute hole here, traffic. That's the same thing like in life, y'all. If y'all want something, be a real estate agent, be a nurse practitioner, be a brain surgeon, be an entrepreneur, a day trader, Forex, futures, binary, stock, options, crypto, whatever you want to sports bet, whatever you want to do, a stripper, whatever you want to do, you got to know what you want to do and then figure out your conscience. Once you say you're going to know what you want to do and you really make this decision consciously that you know that what you want in life and you put a time frame on it, meaning a deadline, okay, it's 2025. I need to be a millionaire by 2030. Get what your mind gonna do. You start saying that like 5-6 days every day, 5-10 times a day, every day, 5-6 days straight. Get what your mind gonna do. Unconsciously, you gonna start thinking of ways how to get there. Or I need to fix my credit. Or I need to leave this person alone because this person really ain't talking about how I want. All they want to do is go to the club, shake ass, and try to fuck niggas and get some money. She still selling pussy for $40. It should be $400 now. It's 2025. Oh, he still trying to trick her. He mad because he ain't got enough money. This bitch want $100. He still trying to give her 40. I shouldn't. Shit like that. You got to figure this shit out. But the first step is figure out the destination. Once you figure out where you want to go, and you keep saying you want to get there, over time, unconsciously and consciously, your mind will automatically start thinking of ways to get there. Oh, I need to stop smoking. Or I need to let this go. Or I need to learn this. I need to go on YouTube and learn this. Or I need to learn strategy. I need to learn psychology. I need to learn risk management. I need to learn how to love myself. I need to learn how to, okay, I'm disciplined on the charts. I'm disciplined on the sports game, but I need to be disciplined in real life. I need to be disciplined with my habits. I need to be disciplined with my loved ones. I need to be disciplined with my friends and with my children. Don't think we can be disciplined in business, but we can't be disciplined in real life. It don't work like that. You don't get the money and then become disciplined. You become disciplined and then get the money. You don't get successful and then become disciplined. You become disciplined and then become successful. Why the fuck? We know this shit. We know this shit and we still out here saying, oh, it's too hard. I don't know how. This shit ain't meant for me. The more you keep down yourself, you ain't gonna have shit because you saying it. It's not meant for you, so it's gonna go past you. It's too hard, so it's going to go past you. Or I don't know how to do it, it's going to go past you. Simple example, when we lose our cell phone in the house and we be like, damn, I know I just put it right here. I know I just seen them. Our mind keep working to figure out what the fuck we just seen it and we going to find the phone. But remember, sometime when we lose the phone or lose a ring or lose a watch or the remote, I don't know where that motherfucker at. Shit, I ain't seen that bitch in a couple of days. The kids had her. I ain't seen that motherfucker. Guess what we gonna do? For about an hour or maybe a whole day, we gonna stop looking for it. Cause we telling our mind we don't even know. We don't even know how to think or where to even start from. So our mind ain't gonna start giving us thoughts on how to start or what to look at. But soon we tell ourselves, oh, I just seen it. Or I remember I had it here. Let me look over here because this is the last place I had it. Our mind continually to keep popping up certain shit to allow us to keep searching for it until we find it. Same thing in real life. You telling yourself this job too hard, this program too long, or he charged too much for his course. I don't need no mentor. I don't need no coach. I already know everything. I don't need to go back to school. I don't need to do this. I don't need no job. I just can say a drill. I just can script. I just can do that. I just can do that. I just can be like that. I just can. It maybe work for a lot of people you looking at. It maybe work for a lot of people you live around or you be around. But sometimes that same shit ain't gonna work for you, my boy. And some of the shit I'm saying ain't gonna work for you. But I guarantee, you know, if you write that list down on all the things you want to do and start tackling them motherfucker, and also write that list on things you're not going to continue to do and start tackling that motherfucker, I can guarantee you $1,000, 100%, whatever you want to put on the line, you'll start changing mentally. And when you start changing mentally, you'll start changing it in your heart. Well, let me just not skip it because I don't want to make the video too long. By the end of the video, I appreciate y'all for tapping in and getting the views up, getting the subscribers up. Stay tuned. I'm going to have a link in my bio for a free Discord on trading and a free Discord on sports betting, how you can learn how to bet on whole games, basketball, football, college basketball, MLB, soccer, hockey, and so forth. But once your conscious start changing, you're going to start seeing shit different. Your perspective change. It all start within first. You see what I'm saying? When you get a stomach ache or you start hurting, you can't just go take a bath and your stomach start hurting. No, you got to put something in to change your whole energy in the inside of your stomach, a Pepto-Bismol or something so you can shit it out and whatever. You see what I'm saying? So once your conscious start knowing you got to do shit different and you really honor yourself and you starting to make steps to want to do different, looking at YouTube and shit different, now your eyes doing it. You heard what I said, looking at YouTube. Your eyes want to see different shit. Now you starting to look at, damn, he really don't want shit. I like, damn, she been tripping. He making excuses. He really got to know how to do it. He should have been doing that. He got his CDL. He ain't never used it. He making excuses. He got a job and still complain. You see shit different. Then once you see shit different, you start to smell shit different. Oh, all this shit is bullshit. They capping. They really don't want it, because if they really want it, all they got to do is this and this. She don't even work out, but he talking about he fat. He talking about his ankle hurt, but he don't even. Then you start to speak different. Hey, my boy, you ain't never want to go do that? Hey, let's go try to do this program. Hey, let's go do this coaching. Hey, let's go do this mastermind. You start speaking different. You start to give out gems. You start to repeat the same shit you heard and listened to and seen, because that's what's in your head now, because you on a different vibration. And once it hits your mouth and you start speaking that shit, guess what come after that? Your heart. You start feeling it. Now you feel like your family going against you because you on something different. Everybody don't believe in you no more. They looking at you crazy like, damn, he want a sports bet. Damn, he want to be a YouTuber. Damn, he want to trade. He want to be a social media content creator. He want to be a social media influencer. Oh, he think he can do something. Oh, look how. Oh, he think he better than everybody. He think he jacking. Oh, she think she just, look at her, joking. She got a fat ass. She think that's probably ass. I know she can't afford it because she ain't got no money. She still on food stamp, but look at her. She think just because she done lost some weight, she think she just. All that hate for shit. But get what? That's the way we start to feel when we start to see shit different. And get how we start to act. You heard what I said, act. That's the last movement, the physical. Now you starting to act. Now you starting to pull away from certain shit and pull closer to certain shit. Now your energy change. Now you know, I ain't finna waste my energy on this person, arguing, going back and forth, or even judging the person. Let me just focus on myself and then focus on this so I can get this out the way. Let me learn trading. Let me just fall back. Let me go ghost for 30 days or 2 months or 6 months or a whole year and just do what I got to do, lock in on me and learn some shit. Go back into that school mindset. Okay, trading is math. Okay, sports betting is social studies. Okay, credit is language arts. Okay, psychology and spiritual is PE. I just got to start restructuring my life the same way I did in school, and I got through that shit. Middle school, high school, college, or whatever level you finish, get back into that same mindset to finish this shit. Life gon' life. And ain't nobody gonna jump in your skin and make decisions for you. You gotta do it for you. You gotta want it bad enough. How the fuck you gonna allow God to wake you up every day and you ain't making this shit better? How the fuck you ain't making this shit better and God woke you up today? You basically spitting in God's face. You saying, I don't give a fuck. Nah, you woke me up and what? I don't give a fuck. I'm in the basement. I ain't got shit. I'm hungry. I'm on food now. I'm on child support. I'm out the IRS. I ain't. Oh, this nigga jumped me. I'm in the game. I'm trying to run from everybody. Everybody label me a snitch. I don't give a fuck. Everybody know I did. P did it. Everybody all did it. I don't want that. Man, shut the fuck up, nigga. You woke up. You woke up and start taking it from there. Start waking up in gratitude. Have gratefulness feeling. Have love and joy. And be inspired that God still sees something in you. God woke you up for a reason. And don't get me wrong, it may be to keep going through that turmoil because you owe God. Or maybe because you owe yourself. Or maybe because some of your ancestors did some bad shit and they karma is on you. They karma debt is on you to repay, so all that shit is going back on you. But you will never know where it's coming from or if it's your reason if you don't start trying to change the shit. You know what I mean? Wake up in gratitude. Let me swallow that spit. Mouthful of spit when you start talking fast and shit and you ain't swallowing because you trying to get the words out. Wake up feeling gratitude, feeling grateful. No matter what your situation. Homeless shelter, homeless, government assistant, having a job. You looking at Instagram, everybody living entrepreneur, everybody living up, doing TikTok, Shopify going crazy, trading, sports band going fucking dumb, credit going crazy. Live the life you want for you. And if you want some of those things, start learning those things and go the fuck after it. No matter if it's cost. Okay, go get a job and pay for the shit. Or start taking out trash or start cutting grass. You know how the fuck to do it. You just not willing to put in the fucking work. So if you're not willing to put in the fucking work, don't make excuses when you don't get shit out of it. Cause I always know, and we all know, in order to get anything out of anything, you gotta be putting something in. You can't get nothing out of nothing if you don't put nothing in. Nothing with nothing equal nothing. Like my boy Neo Davis said. Shout out Neo Davis. Nehemiah Davis, let me say it like that. He an entrepreneur. Shout out him. He from Philly, but he stay in Atlanta. His main slogan be like, if nothing changes, nothing changes. Meaning, if you don't change your everyday routine, your habits, the shit you see, the shit you hear, the shit you feel, the shit you say, the shit you smell, the shit I just broke down to you, if you don't change that shit, the shit you want, the shit you want to live, the shit you want to drive, the shit you want to wear, the shit the people you want around you, the followers, the fans, all, ain't none of that gonna come. Because you're not willing to change. And just because you change don't mean somebody owe you that so it's going to happen overnight. Or it's going to happen in the month. Or it's going to happen in the 6 months. The Most High and the energy and Mother Nature got to see how bad you want it. So soon you change, shit might start getting worse. You know what I mean? Soon you change, shit going to start getting worse to see how bad you change it. See how bad you want it, I mean. See how bad you locked in. Because you know when you sell drugs, you locked in. You know when you strip, you locked in. When you on OnlyFans, you locked in. When you robbing out here, you locked in. When you out here trying to set niggas up, you locked in. When you out here trying to scam a nigga and finesse a nigga, or you know do what you got to do to get by, you locked in. Ain't nobody can't tell you nothing. You locked in. Rain, sleet, or snow, you locked in, my boy. I know. Everybody know if you see me, you know me. Hey man, kudos to you. So why you ain't doing it the legal way or even doing it the new way, far as in the entrepreneur way, the new digital way, current asset, crypto, Bitcoin, all this shit, trading, sports betting, all this shit, real estate, credit. Why you not doing it in this way? Because you making excuses you really don't want it. Like right now, I ain't had a job in 15 years, but I ain't told nobody, not even my girl or my children, but my oldest son know because I used the P. I just passed the piss test for AWP. Flagger, making $17.52 an hour, $17.52 an hour. That's great to me, cause a lot of my people who out here that fuck with me and talk to me on a daily basis, they can pay $12, $13, $10 an hour, shit like that, and they complaining about their job. I ain't had a job in 15 years, and I'm behind on a lot of bills as far as any money. Cause I done fell back doing a lot of shit I was doing, which I know it's my choice. I understand that. That's why I'm willing to go get a job. But I'm also know no matter how hard I'm finna be working, I'm not finna be complaining. I'm finna use that income, let whatever get taken out, and then use that to keep putting in trade and putting in sports band, double that, go back to work, still be humble, still work my ass off. I got a plan. I'm not out of plan. I don't have a plan to get a job and that's the plan. No, the plan is to get a job, use them weekly incomes or bi-weekly incomes to put in the stock market, put in the dividends, put in the sports, put in the trading, futures and forex and binary, a little bit at a time on each app, and take it over from there. I might be working 3 months before I see 100,000. I might be working 6 months before I see 100,000. No telling, I might see 100,000 in 3 months and still work 6 months. Just to keep my mental, you see what I'm saying? It depends on what you do. Like I said, you write the list down and you go after it. One thing I know about in my past life, anything I wrote down and I said I was gonna do, I got done. Only thing I can say, honestly say, I never put a deadline on some of that shit, but I still got it done. So now what I'm doing in 2025, I'm putting a timeline, I'm putting a stamp on that shit. Oh, this date by this time. Oh, this month by this date. Let me change the phone around because the phone move. You know what I mean? Shit like that. Shit like that. It's not being arrogant or cocky. I believe in myself 100%. And more than that, I believe in the Most High. You know what I mean? I believe the Most High got something in me that he ain't put in a lot of people. And y'all should feel the same way about yourself. Because whatever inside you is not inside of me. Besides the same spirit and the breath that we are breathing because we came from the same source. But besides that, you got something special in you that I can't manipulate. I can't try to conjure up. I can't try to copy. I can't try to redo. You special in your own way. But you done forgot how special you is because you done went through so much shit in life. We all done went through a lot of shit. But you can't drop the ball and you can't stop loving yourself. And you show that by not going all in, not being disciplined, not being self-disciplined, not loving yourself, not working out, not keeping your skin clean. See, I've been lacking on a whole lot of shit because I was just focused on the money. I'm thinking the money going to solve everything, but the money ain't going to solve your heart. The money ain't going to solve your diet. The money ain't going to solve your conscience. The money ain't going to solve your spirit. The money ain't going to charge you. The only thing the money going to change, that's why I meant to say change when I say charge. Yeah, I say charge, but you know what I mean? When the only thing the money going to change is your physical. And necessary not in your physical appearance, just your physical. Meaning how people might look at you. Because they know you got money. And if they don't know you got money, the money really don't change shit. You know how all the people say, if you a lame, you just going to be a lame with money. If you a bitch-ass nigga, you going to be a bitch-ass nigga with money. If you a suck-ass hoe with money and you a broke, you going to be a suck-ass hoe with money. Or broke, whatever the case it is. Money don't do that, but amplify the person you already is. I give back. I take care of a lot of people. I look out for a lot of people, and I don't even dare to try to pull out the camera to show folk, because I don't give a fuck. Why do I got to pull out the camera and the Most High already watching? Why do I got to show y'all when the Most High already watching? I get patted on my back and wake up. I get to sit in the sun because the Most High chose me to wake up. And I'm trying to choose y'all. You know what I mean? Choose yourself. In 2025, go all in for yourself. Love yourself, because I love y'all. I don't even know y'all, but I'm sending love out to anybody watch this video. Love yourself. Mirror whoever you want to mirror. Make the decision. Believe in yourself. You can do it. And go after it. Somebody calling. Love life.